Thank you very much, Madam Deputy Speaker. Constituents who've come to me are overwhelmingly people with their own businesses who they've took out a scheme in order to free up more money to invest in those businesses, to employ people and to make sure that they've got a sustainable future for that business. They don't object to the fact that there has, since 2012, been found that these schemes are wrong. What they do object to is the fact that they are being sought for payments from before that time. And the advice that they're getting from the Inland Revenue is, with settlement figures extremely late. One of my constituents was only informed on Tuesday, the 2nd of April, that he needed to make a settlement agreement by the Friday when he was working abroad and had no access to his accounts. That sort of behaviour is simply unreasonable, and that is what no taxpayer should have to expect. Now, the Inland Revenue have stated that they don't expect anybody to have to sell their main residence, yet they are requiring taxpayers to seek to take out a large loan or mortgage on that only or main residence. These are often people in their late 40s or 50s coming to the end of their working life. They're not able to take out such large loans on their properties, and if they do, they're at danger of defaulting on that loan, in which case they will lose that property anyway. So I would ask the Minister to look at what's being required by the Inland Revenue by way of loans on main properties, if he is to stand by the Inland Revenue's advice that main properties are not to be put at risk. I would also ask the Minister and those who are supporting people with the loan charge to look at the case of professional indemnity insurance for the often chartered accountants or tax advisors that gave this advice, and on the scheme promoters, whether they were covered by the Financial Services Compensation Scheme. Because if it was pensions or any other area of financial services, we would be going straight to professional indemnity, we would be going to the Financial Services Ombudsman to seek compensation. But I think the Minister does need to look at the advice that's being given out. The Inland Revenue statement to the Public Accounts Committee 2 weeks ago said that among the disguised remuneration users, there are undoubtedly people who have liabilities for years where, under the normal rules, we do not now have assessing rights. We have asked those people to settle voluntarily for those years, which they may choose to do so. Those figures are not divided out. People aren't given the opportunity to pay back the loans to the companies that made them. Will the Minister look at that?
After the next speaker, the time limit will be 2 minutes. Adam Holloway.